Hey, what's going on? Daniel from these 7Cs. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm so stoked because I got in another banger of a knife, the Oz Machine Company Roosevelt. I know I'm a little bit late to the game, but it's never too late, right? So let's go ahead and turn this camera around and let's get right into it. All right, Daniel from these 7Cs. Hope you're doing well. I am so excited for this one. If you've been around the knife community and for any length of time, you may already know what this is, right? This is an unboxing and first impressions of this guy, the Oz Machine Company Roosevelt, lovingly referred to as the Rosie. As you can see, I just got this in, and let's just get right into it. You're gonna get this box that has a magnetic flap. Let's open it up. Ooh. All right, here we go. So you got I guess it's like the certificate of authenticity. It tells you about the knife. Every knife is individually serialized, so that makes it all that more special. And then behind that's a sticker, and then the star of the show. All right, let's do this. All right, okay, let's get this guy out of the way. And let's check this guy out. Okay, right off the bat, first impressions. This is a light knife. This is by no means a large knife, but it's not a tiny knife either. But it feels a lot lighter than it looks, for sure. This is in their dark wash. I believe it's the radial frag pattern. And there you go. Beautiful. Backspacer matches the scales. Let's see, blade is beautifully centered. And you right there, you can see that serial number 1733. And let's just give it a go. Oh, wow. Wow. If you've been following my channel in the last 2-3 weeks, I've gotten some bangers coming through my collection. I've had the Koenig Mini Arius. I've had the Craig Brown LHCX, and then I got the Brown Mini FSD, and then I now have the Oz Roosevelt, and the action is otherworldly. Oh my goodness. Whoa. What are they feeding these knife makers? Like, what are they giving these knife makers, man? Holy smokes. The action is unlike anything I've felt. I've had pretty much all the top tier flipper knives, production knives out there. Koenig, Holt, Shirogorov, Herman, Craig Brown, and now the Oz Rosie. And I gotta say, the action on this it really stands on its own. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Wowzers. Now, if you are a Spidey flicker like me, this knife is an absolute dream. It's like this knife was made for us Spidey flickers because, I mean, it's just, oh my, it's so satisfying. Wow, that is a satisfying action. That is an absolutely, oh my gosh. I don't know how to describe that action on this guy. Holy smokes. Let's see, the lockup is, whoa, check that out. Check that out. It's literally barely like hanging on to the tang of the blade. It's like 1% lockup, it looks like, but let me check oh yeah, rock solid lockup. No wiggle, no movement in any direction. Holy smokes, guys, that's a really, really early lockup. My goodness. The edge is, ooh, yeah, that's scary sharp. This is the Magna Cut. I believe they You can see it right there, MC. I believe they used the Peters heat treat and they clocked this in at 6364 HRC. I believe it tells us right. Yep, there it is. So, oh man, Oz Machine Company, they are doing a lot of things right. The heat treat, they've really brought out the optimal performance for MagnaCut. Oh, but oh my, wow. The ergos on this is spectacular. Spectacular. Holy smokes. It is a thin knife. I don't have any other knives to compare it with right now, but oh my god, that forward finger choil and then you got that kind of second finger choil going on and oh my wow, I have medium sized hands. This thing, it literally feels like it just melts into the hand. Holy smokes. So no surprises here in terms of first impressions. If you've seen any other rosy reviews or first impressions, it's going to be very much in line with the way they reacted, and it's just I'm just beyond impressed. I've had a lot of knives come through my collection, a lot of mid tier, high tier, low tier, all in between, and I am still so impressed with this knife. Wow, look at that. That's a really good stone wash on that Magna Cut blade. Oh my goodness. What are they feeding these knife makers? Oh my gosh, that action is it's really otherworldly. I really don't know how to describe it. It really doesn't do the this justice in videos or pictures because I've seen plenty of reviews and pictures, and they all say the same thing. The action is so amazing, and I'd be like, okay, yeah, I've heard that plenty of times with the Koenig areas, the mini areas, the whole haptic, Shiragorovs, the Herman, Sting, all that, but wow, you really need to get this in hand to truly understand what we are talking about. Oh my gosh, the action is so satisfying. So satisfying. Holy smokes. Wow. That machining is spectacular. Look at that. It kind of looks like Mandalorian's armor, just even that design aesthetic is very like Star Wars-ish. I love how it like radiates from that pivot. I had like a Starburst Grimsmo Rask at one point. It's different, but it kind of had that same kind of that design kind of flair, whereas like that radiating lines. This is similar to that. Oh my gosh, this is something else. One thing I do notice too is that I think Oz is now coming out with the contoured pocket clip where it's a little bit more rounded. He says that it's gonna feel a little bit better in hand. As you can see, this is their older, I guess you could say older pocket clip where it's flat. But nevertheless, it just feels very locked in, very good in the hand. Wowzers. Oh my gosh. Let me just be quiet and just flick this knife a few times. Oh, oh man, I at a loss for words. This is I'm a believer. I now see why knife enthusiasts like myself absolutely love the Oz Roosevelt. With that being said, there you go. There is my unboxing and first impressions. I'm gonna definitely put it in pocket, carry it, use it, and I will give you guys a full review sometime down the line. Love to hear your thoughts, questions, comments. Drop them down below. If you like what you're watching, what you're seeing, feel free to subscribe and like the videos. With that being said, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Man, what are they feeding these night makers?